Nice going, Charlie Brown. It took that rock 4,000 years to get to shore, and now you've thrown it back.
Everything I do makes me feel guilty.
It's contagious in this land. There's a million rainbows in bloom today. Douse your blues, dump your troubles in a day.
Rats. Do you see this finger? I cut it opening a stupid can of dog food for your stupid supper. I hope you appreciate it. Besides that, it wasn't a finger, it was my thumb. You've been acting awfully independent lately. Don't forget that I'm the one who feeds you. I'm the one who takes care of you. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Without me, you'd be nothing. Everything you have because of me. Even that collar around your neck. Why, I remember the day I went out and bought that collar with money I had worked for and had saved, and I hate it when he does that.
You want me to conjugate all those verbs and split those infinitives. I just want to be a good housewife.
Here, Snoopy, you got a letter. What's going on? Where is he going? I never know what's going on. If I don't find out who Lila is, I'll go crazy. I don't understand it. Why would Snoopy go to Lila?
Get it all come right. Feeling is out of sight. On our way now, gonna make it happen, and all systems are. Maybe we'll fall. All we know is we're having a ball.
Hey, Ma! I found a stray dog. Ma! Oh, Ma!
I'm depressed, Linus. I need an encouraging word to cheer me up.
Happiness lies in our destiny, like a cloudless sky before the storms of tomorrow destroy the dreams of yesterday and last week.
I think that blanket is doing something to you.
Maybe we'll fly, maybe we'll fall. We're having a ball. We're together, getting it together, making it all. Really grooving, getting it together. The feeling is out of sight. Getting it together, making it all come right. Really grooving, getting it
And I've got a whole pocket full of tickets for the carnival. Come on, let's go. I don't know. I've seen people get sick on merry-go-rounds and Ferris wheels and roller coasters, but you're the first person I've ever seen who got sick going through the turnstile. We're having a good time, aren't we, Chuck? Does your kind ever think about love, Chuck?
What do you mean, my kind?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put it that way. No offense. I apologize. Friends? You touched my hand, Chuck. You kind of like being with me, don't you, Chuck? What do you think love is, Chuck?
Well, years ago, my dad owned a black 1934 two-door sedan.
What's that got to do with love?
Well, this is what he told me. There was this real cute girl, see? She used to go for rides with him in his car. And whenever he'd call for her, he would always hold open the car door for her. After she got in, and he had closed the door, he'd walk around the back of the car to the driver's side, but before he could get there, she would reach over and press the button, locking him out. Then she'd just sit there and wrinkle her nose and grin at him. That's what I think love is.
Sometimes I wonder about you, Chuck.
Snoopy.
Do you think pets are important?
Sure.
A friend of mine at school got some goldfish for his birthday, but I don't think he really wanted them. How did you happen to get Snoopy, Charlie Brown?
Well, I'm not quite sure because I was kind of young. I think it started because of something that happened at a playground. I was playing in the sandbox with a couple of other kids. I can't even remember who they were. Anyway, all of a sudden, one of them poured a whole bucket of sand over my head. I started crying, I guess, and my mother came running up and took me home. It's kind of embarrassing now to talk about it. Anyway, the next day we drove out to the Daisy Hill puppy farm, and my mother and Dad bought me a dog.
People buy pets for strange reasons.
If I don't find out what happened to Snoopy, I think I'll go out of my mind.
If you'll calm down for a minute, Charlie Brown, I may be able to conduct a little private investigation.
Just what I need, a blanket-carrying Sherlock Holmes. Every morning I brought him a toasted English muffin with grape jelly on it.
The first thing I did in my investigation was to call the Daisy Hill Puppy Farm. I've found out something that will amaze you. In fact, I hesitate to tell you. Are you ready for a shock? He wasn't ready for a shock. How can I tell you something that will shock you if you pass out before I can tell you?
I'm sorry. I've been hyperventilating a lot lately.
Well, anyway, here's what I found out when I called the Daisy Hill Puppy Farm. You are not Snoopy's original owner. Oh, good grief. You bought Snoopy in the month of October, right? According to the records at the Daisy Hill Puppy Farm, Snoopy was bought by another family in August. This family had a little girl named Lila. Snoopy and Lila loved each other very much, but they had to move, and the family decided they just couldn't keep Snoopy, so they returned him. You got a used dog, Charlie Brown.
So that's why Snoopy left.
Sure, he had tried to forget her all these years, but when he found out she was in the hospital, he ran off to see her.
I'll bet he wishes he was still her dog instead of mine. Hey, you're back! I heard about Lila. Did you see her? Was she well? Where did you stay all the time you were gone? Was Lila nice to you? Why didn't you write? Are you hungry? Are you well? Can I do anything for you? I'm not getting any answers. I can't stand it.
I need more hellos.
I must be cracking up. I can't sleep, and today I even opened a can of dog food and took it out to the doghouse before I remembered he was gone.